Writer. PH.
Time I want to focus on you as a lyricist
Opo.
because I think trust hits home talaga.
Yes.
Especially that part when I don't want to live in doubt and fear,
Opo.
and that the truth will come out. But first, give me an idea what trust is about.
Trust po is the third single off of Inferno. I wrote the track 2 years ago. Ano po siya? It's based on my experience about cheating. It was my first time to experience cheating and having a third party in a relationship. And the only way for me to cope was to write it in song because natulog po ako na umiiyak, pagising ko umiiyak pa rin ako. So the only way for me to process was to write it. So natapos ko siya within 30 minutes. But yung buong pag-tackle sa track, it took me 2 years to be ready. Kasi ano siya, after writing the track, hindi ko muna siya ginalaw for after so many months. Then when I started the recording process, nagbe-breakdown ako in between. So, natagalan rin ako doon. And with the production, naging tormenting din for me kasi kailangan kong pakinggan pa ulit-ulit kasi para siyang summary ng confrontation. Kaya rin siguro, yung sabi niya po, it hits home kasi as is siya na kung paano ko kinonfront.
Right.
Ganun ko rin sinulat kasi nilabas ko talaga yung vulnerability ko dito. It's very honest and yun din talaga parang reflection talaga siya nung pain ko kasi
Teka.
there was no other way for me to process.
Were there many revisions along the way?
Hindi po as is na po siya talaga. As is na yung lyrics, hindi ko na po siya ni-revise. Even with the vocal delivery, supposedly i-re-record ko buong track. Pero I felt, nung ni-re-record ko po siya, parang na-feel ko na mas prominent yung pain with the first recording. So ito pong nasa single is yung first recording ko. So talagang ano po siya, kung paano yung draft ko, yun na yung naging final output din.
Okay. Has the person who caused you pain heard the song?
Yes, pinarinig ko po last year. And the good thing about it is kahit na messy yung nangyari, we became friends afterwards kasi it's something na, I mean, ang sabi niya maganda. Kasi nasa point na rin po kami na friends na kami. I was able to forgive and talagang pinagtrabahuhan na maging okay after the messy separation. And ayun naman, nagandahan naman siya dun sa part na na pinarinig ko. Kasi hindi ko siya pinarinig as a whole. Yung pinarinig ko lang yung part na I don't wanna live a life that's full of doubt and fear hanggang sa instrumental breakdown. Pero as a whole, hindi ko siya pinarinig.
Kasi
alam kong magkakaroon ng violent reaction.
good call, ha?
Yes.
That's a good call. Baka naapektuhan pa yung kanta kasi, di ba?
Though kahit naman po, umano siya, magkaroon siya ng doon na parang mga kontra, i-release ko pa rin kasi it's my story, it's my truth, it's my version of the truth. Kaya it's something that needs to be heard din. Kaya, ayun, kaya regardless ko na maging reaction niya kung pro or anti siya, lalabas ko pa rin yung song.
And as you, di ba? As you saw the situation.
Yes.
Oo, alam mo, I read yung reaction ng isang vlogger na sabi niya, this is my song now. It's like the lyrics were written for me. And ako na, when I was listening to it, sabi ko, ganda ng lyrics, ha? Ito ba ang pinakamahirap na song na sinulat mo?
Yes po, After Sober. Ito na yung talagang malalim yung pinanghuhugutan.
Okay, lahat ba ng songs mo necessarily has to come from within?
Yes po. Ano siya? Mandatory. Hindi lang necessary. Mandatory na dapat coming from a place of strong emotions talaga. Either happiness or sadness or despair. Talagang laging dapat may malalim na pinanghuhugutan.
At dapat galing sa'yo.
Yes, and dapat galing po sa akin. Pero excluded natin yung forever kasi sobrang babaw nun. Pero yun.
But that was an enjoyable song, di ba?
Yeah, pero yan. Hindi siya kasama dun sa malalim yung pinahigutan. Pero yeah, necessarily dapat po talaga talaga siya coming from a very strong emotion kasi from there doon magre-resonate yung tao kasi it's a universal experience, hindi lang naman siya isolated sa akin.
How are you when you get heartbroken?
Nag-shutdown po. That time when I was still very talaga parang down na down talaga ako. I only eat like once a day.
Wow.
Tapos buong araw nasa kama lang ako. I don't really do anything. I just sleep all day. Kaya yun po yung naging one of the reasons then why I went into therapy.
I guess, no?
Why I went into therapy last year aside from my personal problems, my work problems, nagkaroon pa ng yun nga yung love life problems na hindi ako masyado nag-expound sa last interview po natin. Pero yun siya, one of the reasons because I dealt with yun nga, third party na yun na, napirahack pa yung Facebook ko, mga ganong kalalang scenarios.
Tama. Jace, you're doing very well. Update us about the achievements of your last 2 singles. Your double single na, di ba?
Yes po. Double single siya na English and 1 Tagalog. Bawat track po nakagain ng 1 million each on Facebook and I'm very happy sa na-achieve ng dalawang songs because it talagang nag-surpass talaga siya ng expectations ko. And yung success nun nag-carry over rin sa trust because yung anticipation for trust mas double pa yung numbers from before na kung yung teaser videos ko for Be Someone and Di Para Sa'yo siguro nag-50K lang but with trust yung teaser video nag 100K po siya yesterday so parang very happy ako na warm yung reception then I just received a DM kanina inviting me to perform sa poblasyon so very happy ako na nag-resonate talaga yung music ko and yun yung talaga yung general feedback na nakuha ko.
Right. Grabe naman, kulang pa ba?
Parang kulang pa sa business, kailangan more pa.
No, I understand na meron kang pinost a few days ago na someone sort of recognized na you're an artist, ano? Yeah. Kasi nga of the way you dressed up, the way you carried yourself.
Yes.
Are you fine na andun ka pa lang sa gitna and not really sabog na sabog pa yung fame? But I'm sure you'll get there. But are you fine with that? Or gusto mo bang sumabog yung fame mo?
Ang lagi ko pong sinasabi is I don't really yearn for fame, but I do yearn for recognition. Mas gusto ko makilala ko for my body of work and not for my visuals or the celebrity aspect of it. Pero mas gusto ko makilala talaga yung music ko rather than me, the music versus the artist. Ganun po.
Hirap ka ba mag-trust ng people?
Depende po. Ngayon talaga after the experience, medyo may trust issues na ako. But one thing na kaya ko rin is magaling ako magbasa ng tao. I know if someone's trustworthy or not. Pero ngayon talaga medyo na-disrupt yung ability to read people kasi nga nandun pa tayo sa healing pa din naman. Even though I'm happier now, healing nasa point of healing pa rin. So I think ngayon medyo mahirap to gain my trust, lalo na kung mga talagang bagong tao talaga na first time ko may-meet.
Right. And one of the saddest things in this world is the person you love the most can hurt you the most, right?
Yes po, yes. And,
was it your biggest heartbreak?
Yes, so far. Kasi akala ko, I was
willing to... sabing so far, baka masundan pa. Knock on wood.
Pero ito kasi with this person, I was willing to give up my career para sa kanya. Na ganong point. Kaya feeling ko na pwede na ako mag-settle or what, na pwede na ako manahimik outside the spotlight. Pero, ayun, hindi nag-workout.
Buti na lang, kundi wala kami mga songs from you. Ang selfish, ano? I mean, di ba? Pain is your fuel, ano? I mean, admit it as an artist.
Yes, even as an actor po. Kasi di ba before actor ko, lagi naman pain as your fuel na ina-apply ko talaga with every aspect of my career na laging driven by pain or any strong emotion palagi.
As a lyricist, how do you decide what to write about?
Ano lang po, kung ano lang talagang, ano lang ma-feel ko. Yung kung ano lang willing akong i-share, willing ako i-discuss
Right.
na portions ng buhay ko. And ayan nga. Then next year may mga i-discuss na naman ako na usually hindi ko din i-discuss. Ayun
Do
ba.
you think aabot ka sa point na you'll discuss ideologies?
Siguro ngayon po hindi ko pa nakikita yung need for it. And nagpo-focus talaga muna ako on my life experiences kasi every day is a journey rin naman. So every day nagkakaroon ako ng new thing to talk about. Kaya when it comes to ideologies,
Right.
maybe
And you don't want to, do you want to become, I mean, have you ever thought of, I want to write about this, but it might get controversial. May ganun ka ba?
Wala naman po. I don't usually care kung magiging controversial siya or hindi because it's my point of view, it's my opinion, it's my life. Kaya kung maging controversial man siya or not, it's up to the audience to decide.
What's your advice to people na nasaktan at yun nga,
At
nasira
nananakit.
ang trust nila sa ibang tao?
Mm-hmm. Ako po, ang pinaka-takeaway ko talaga is for those people na naloko is acknowledge the red flags. Because sa akin, waving na sa harap ko yung red flags. But in-ignore ko pa rin kasi when you're in love, talagang hanapin mo talaga lahat ng ways to understand. And kailangan huwag mo sagarin yung sarili mo because pag naubos ka, ang hirap maka-recover din. And for the people who inflict pain sa mga naloloko.
Inflict talaga, di ba?
Oh, yes, inflict talaga.
Parang nilatigo no?
Cheating is a choice kasi. So talagang you intend to hurt people when you cheat. So ang message ko lang sa kanila is, babalik yan. I am very, very firm believer ako ng karma. Babalik yan sa inyo.
Jace, parang medyo may galit,
Hindi naman galit, pero conviction. mas conviction po na gano'n naman kung anong iba to mo, yun din talaga yung babalik sa'yo. Minsan matigas na at lumang tinapay pa yung babalik.
One of the more admirable things din sa'yo is your production choices. Tell us about producing this song.
Yes po. With this track, very prominent pa rin yung pop EDM sound ko. But I injected 80s synth kasi...
Oo, I noticed parang yung mga harmonies mo, no?
Yes po. And with the 80s synth kasi, I took inspiration then with the artists na ngayon nag-a-adapt ng 80s sound, which are Dua Lipa, The Weeknd.
Mm-hmm.
Then, ang laking influence din sa akin ng soundtrack ng Sierra Burgess is a Loser, yung movie sa Netflix. And from 2018 pa naman na po, meron na talagang bits of 80s sound sa mga music ko. Pero dito talaga gusto ko mas prominent siya. And,
totoo yan. Go ahead.
And talagang, yun yung gusto ko din, parang naging natural na lang siya. Nung pinoproduce ko to, wala talaga akong, parang ang gusto ko, mas pa siya, hardcore EDM. Pero nung pinoproduce ko siya, parang mas nag-gear towards 80s vibe ako talaga. So parang naging natural yung transition to 80s.
Right. To your credit, Jace, I know na you're one of the few Filipino artists who sound this way. Kasi your sound is so now but even when it wasn't in vogue, you were already into it, no?
Yes, po.
So how do you feel proud na, finally, parang, you caught up with me na. Nakahabol na din.
I'm very happy po kasi ngayon hindi na siya mahirap i-explain. And ang laging sinasabi na rin talaga is they really do appreciate my music and my sound na you don't really sound like anybody else. And it's one of my crowning glories then at least nagkaroon na ako ng distinction and recognition.
Right. Well, kung ako nga sa'yo, medyo may smugness pa na, wow, nauna ako, di ba? I knew it. I knew this was going to happen, di ba? I see. So, sino yung mga pinapakinggan mo?
Ngayon po, ang pinapakinggan ko, wait, check ko yung history ng ano. Wow. I'm listening to Harvey, yung British pop act po.
Okay.
Joshua Bassett.
Okay.
Then, Bastille.
Ooh.
Then, Ellie Goulding po. Ayun, mga ano talaga. Ellie Goulding is one of my biggest influences then before. Even with my vocal style influenced by Ellie Goulding siya.
Pero sa
Then,
OPM kaya, do you listen to other Filipino artists?
ngayon po, ang type ko music is yung music ni Matty J from The
Okay.
Idols.
Oo.
Ayun, meron siyang kantang Moving On, which is narinig ko lang the first time last week and talaga nagustuhan ko. So,
Right.
as far as new artists, yun po, like Matty J and my friend Hazel Faith, who just released her new single a couple of weeks ago. Yun
Ano na yung
talaga
kanta ni Hazel Faith na una? That
yun-
also opened a lot of doors. Yung na 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 na
yung kinikilig po, kinikilig.
Kinikilig.
Opo,
Diba? At the
yes.
time, parang, why are you putting out a song like that?
Mm-mm.
And then a few years later, everyone was doing it.
Yes. Yun
Diba?
po yung dinidiscuss rin namin ni Hazel the other day. Na parang, yun nga, ang hirap ma-recognize. Kasi sabi ko, lagi kong pinupush na tayong dalawa yung top male and female P-pop soloists. Pero ang hirap ma-recognize. Pero when in terms of chunking out hits, na parang kaming dalawa talaga yung consistent with soloists. Na sabi ko, dadating din siguro yung time, I just have to keep reminding the people na nandito tayo.
At saka hindi kayo nakiuso.
Yes, yeah.
Kayo yung umuso. Alam mo yun?
Yes.
It's a good place to be in, Jace.
Mm-hmm.
How about your look? How are you evolving?
A lot sexier.
Wow.
Kasi feeling ko nandito po ako sa version ko na where I'm at my peak, I'm at my confident, and I really do feel more confident this time around versus before. Kaya talagang willing na ako to post topless pictures whenever I feel like posting, mga ganon. And my
You already post ba topless photos?
Yes, on Instagram and on my Facebook page.
Hello?
I mean, ano naman siya, product ng hard work.
Of course.
So I'm
of
really
course.
proud of my progress din. Kasi before, I'm very skinny kasi ako before, like 100 pounds skinny.
And now?
And now, nag-gain ako during the pandemic, I gained up to 158. Pero ngayon, balik ako to 129. Pero pure muscle and ano na siya.
Wow.
So ano na
May trainer ka, no?
Yes po, meron.
How do your family and friends react to this sexy Jace?
Tinatawanan lang ako.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Tumatawa lang sila. Pero sabi ko, it's all part of the job to maintain a really good physique and visual.
Because to them, you'll always be the baby they knew.
Yes. Diba? And to them na rin naman, talagang they don't treat me differently. Even with my non-showbiz friends, so magkakasama kami, hindi naman talaga ako artista with them. Na parang normal lang talaga. Which keeps me grounded.
Right. Do you get messages from people who get, shall we say, turned on?
Yes, I do. Usual feedback ko ngayon is, ang sarap mo na ngayon. And I do appreciate those comments because before na medyo uncomfy pa ako, pero na-realize ko rin na given the territory na nagta-transition ako into a more adult and mature persona na magkakaroon talaga ng ganong messages.
What's the next song from you? Can you reveal na?
Yes po. The last single from the mini album will be out during the Burr months. Ang title po niya is Back to the Beginning. Because itong Inferno, parang circle of life talaga to. Yung track listing ko po is not the same order as the releases. Ang track listing kasi is nag-start with trust, getting your trust broken. Then di para sa'yo, realizing your self-worth, being someone you want to be proud of. Then back to the beginning, na you just want to go back to the very start during a more simple and peaceful time. So parang circle of life talaga siya.
If you'll ever release a song that's, just bare piano or bare guitar, or I don't know, maybe just vocal harmony, alam mo yan? Something bare.
Maybe in the future po. Pero kasi feeling ko kasi very saturated yung market natin with those types of music, kaya iniiwasan ko talaga. But in the future, maybe like a very special compilation album na lahat stripped down, lahat ng music ko. Maybe kasi in the future.
Kasi alam mo, it's so easy to say na it's only working kasi yung production is excellent. But I think even if you break down the song to its minimum, it will work. That's what makes a great song great, di ba?
Nung nag-release po ako ng acoustic version ng Forever, yun yung nagbalik sa akin sa iTunes charts. Na ang tinira ko lang from all the layers was the guitar and bass lang. Lead guitar and bass lang yung tinira ko. Pero yun yung nagpabalik sa song sa charts na even after months ng release.
Tama. When we look forward, that sounds like a good idea. No? An album full of acoustic, or I don't know, maybe that's a lame term na use, acoustic, but just barely arranged songs.
A simpler simpler vibe.
Yan, simpler vibe. Okay, so yun na. Invite them to check out Trust.
Okay. So yan po, iniimbitahan ko kayo na supportahan yung Trust, which is out now on all digital platforms. And thank you din kasi number 10 tayo on Spotify's Fresh Find Philippines. And napakalaking support din na parang, yun nga, hindi pa nare-release yung kanta, pina 100K nyo agad yung teaser. So sana pag-release ng music video, same amount of support din yung ibigay nyo. And I'm just really grateful talaga sa naging support ng everyone, ng press, Sir Jojo, and yung mga supporters. Because kung wala kayo, wala rin ako dito ngayon ulit.
Salamat. Sige, we hope to hear from you more and more. Kasi you're such the integrity of your artistry is just impressive.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Jace. Thanks.